C line. We're going to have Sightsee, Kelby, and Fagan. Rocksmith and Reeves as your defenseman. And here we go. Sting sort of wins the face-off. Now Sting engaged the coach. Rocksmith passes it up to Kelby. Kelby dumps it and throws a shot on net and saved by the goal. That is how we're going to start this game. Hope everyone's having fun in St. Louis or Springfield, Illinois, or Alright, Sting wins the face-off. Gets it back to Reeves. Reeves dumps it back to Kelby. Kelby centering pass. Said nobody. Nobody's there to be able to get it. Rocksmith with the puck. Throws it back behind the net. Fagan tips it around to Kelby. Kelby back to Fagan. Fagan tries to get some Sightsee, but he does get it over to Kelby in front. They got a scramble right there. Puck is loose. Keeper now has it covered. So 14 minutes and 29 seconds. Bringing out Heimlich, Esther, and should be Capelin. Yep, looks like Capelin. Defense is going to be Crockett and Grab. Sorry if I'm like a little slow to say the names. Just make sure Gerard isn't giving me some Frankenstein lines out here. Sun Devil win the face-off. Puck behind the net. Capelin has it pinned up against the boards. Heimlich over there trying to help him get the puck out. Heimlich wins it. Heimlich with the puck. Dumps it back around to Esther. Esther back out to Crockett. Crockett tries to throw it in, but gets deflected in front. Capelin now with the puck. Able to come out of the middle of that. Puck is loose on the side of the net. Shot by Heimlich. Saved by the keeper. Puck is now outside his zone. Grab goes back into the puck. Tries to make a U-turn, but the puck rolls off his stick and throws it up, but right to the Sun Devils player. Sun Devils take a shot. It hits the outside post of the net and right into Reeves' glove. Sting sort of wins the face-off. You have Rocksmith and Ungerbach out there now. You have Jackson, Maynard, and Kuzi. Maynard with the puck, trying to play it off the boards. Jackson just tied up with it. Sting. Sun Devils has the puck. Too wide left of the net. Phillips gets the puck. Plays it out to Maynard. Maynard in control. Tries to get it over to Jackson. They get it outside the zone. Sun Devils in control of the puck and throws it in. Phillips now with the puck over to Ungerbach. Ungerbach gives it up to Maynard. Maynard unable to control it. Sun Devils with the puck, trying to clear it out. Maynard just throws it behind the net. Kuzi goes to get it. Puck gets thrown around, and Jackson's able to keep it in. Kuzi. Sun Devils now control, and they lose it to Ungerbach. Ungerbach takes a swing and a miss. Devils now control the puck in the ribs in the center ice. Phillips now control the puck, throws it over to Ungerbach. Ungerbach tries to get it to Jackson, but the Sun Devils deflected it. Phillips dumps it in. No offsides as he broke it over to the other side. Have Hartman, Klein, and Coke coming out. Hartman with the puck and loses it to the Sun Devils player. Sun Devils now control the puck. Centering pass out. Breaks it into the Sting zone and a soft little tip on net to Reedy.
True. Good luck, boys.
You too now.
Are you with the?
I'm with the blue team.
Oh,
okay. Sting wins the face-off. Reeves plays it over to Brocksmith. Brocksmith with the puck. Trying to get it over to Coach. Unable to get it there. Brocksmith with the puck in now. Sting is looking a little sloppy right now with the puck. Hopefully they can get this out their system now early in the game. Right now we are currently seeded 4th in the tournament. So depending on how many goals we can get this game and hopefully if we can win will depend on where we will be seated. We can jump up at least to 3rd place for sure with the win. Possibly 2nd place if we get enough goal differential between the team that's right above us. Looks like we now have Sightsee, Kelby, and Fagan on the ice. We have But Crockett and Grab as the defense. Crockett throws it to Sightsy. Sightsy dumps it in. Arizona now in control of the puck. Plays it off the boards to the corner. Tried to clear it and they give it right to Sightsy, and then Sightsy throws it into the netting. So that should come outside the zone right in front of the Devils bench. Alright, here we go. Same lines staying out there right now. Arizona wins the faceoff. Plays it to center ice. Arizona dumps it in. Sightsy goes after it. Plays it back around to Crockett, but it goes to Kelby. Kelby with the puck. Gets it up to Sightsy. Sightsy gets it to Fagan. Fagan unable to get the shot off as the Devils player was poke checking away at him. Shot thrown in, blocked in front. Devils now with the puck, trying to get it out their zone, and they do. And Sightsy steals it, but then turns it over with a bad pass. Kelby gets the puck, trying to clear it out. Sightsy battles, and the Sun Devils dump it in. Phillips now with the puck. Gets it over to Kelby. Kelby gets it up to Capeland, and that's going to be icing on the Sting. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period. Score is 0-0. We have the Heimlich, Capeland, and Esther line out there. Defense is going to be Phillips and Ungerbach. Sting wins the faceoff. Played up to Esther on the boards. Esther just throws it in, tries to get it over to Heimlich. Alright, and Sting plays it in offside. Faceoff is going to come just in front of the Sun Devils bench. Looks like we're going to have Maynard, Jackson, and Kuzi. Reeves and Brocksmith for your defense. Sun Devils win the faceoff. Played it up to Sting. Brocksmith with the puck. Plays it to Maynard, and he tips it in. Maynard now goes after the puck. Drops it for Jackson. Jackson takes a shot right into the goalkeeper's chest. Give me a second. This is the Dallas Penguins that are going to get ready for that game. Alright, Sting with the puck. Brocksmith throws it to the net and is tipped behind the net. Maynard with the puck. Turns around into another Devils player. Devils now control the puck, brings it outside the zone, plays it to the middle. Devils bring it into the Sting zone. Goes for a skate behind, goes behind the net. Tries to center in front, he does, but Sting is up intercepted. Plays it up to Maynard, I think that is, or is that Jackson? I think that's Jackson. Actually, that was Maynard, I apologize. Brocksmith up there trying to cause havoc as a defense. Sun Devils now in control of the puck, breaks it out the zone, dumps it into the zone. Reeves goes after the puck. And Reeves gets the puck. Trying to get it back over to Maynard, and he finally does. Maynard is not able to get control of it though. Sting with the puck. Reeves throws it around to Brocksmith, where Hartman plays it and gives it to Cope. Cope now with the puck, tries to make a move around and unable to do so, but able to get control and dump it into the zone. Goes after his own dump in. Hartman is in the corner there to help him. Cope with the puck, shot blocked in front by I believe that was Klein that blocked him on accident. Arizona now breaks out, takes a shot, and glove save by Reedy. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period. The score is still 0-0. All right, here we go, guys. Sightsee, Kelby, and Fagan are out there. Fagan tips it around. Kelby now with the puck. One-on-one. Toe driving around and loses the puck. And they called a tripping penalty, which looked to be like a late call, but hell, we'll take it. Alright, so we had the power play line coming out. We have Sightsee, Fagan, and Capelin. Their defense is going to be, looks like Phillips and Ungerbach. Sting finally gets control of the puck. Ungerbach with the puck. Moves around. Goes behind the net. Sorry guys, can't see. Okay, Ungerbach, he still has the puck. Plays it back to Fagan. Fagan gives it to Ungerbach. Sorry guys, can't see. The young lady's trying to sit down. Puck is played over to Phillips. Phillips unable to get control of it. Devils tip the puck and now Sting dumps it back in. Sightsee goes after it. Capelin with the puck. Looking to do something with it in front. He has Fagans as his defenseman. Capelin with the puck. Going to leave it for Phillips. Phillips throws it to Ungerbach, and Ungerbach unable to get it. Sting, Arizona, there's going to be no icing on that. Did not go far enough for icing. Sting now coming back out the zone with the puck. Phillips with the puck. Throws it up to Fagan. Fagan trying to get control of it and play back in offside. All right, here we go. We have Heimlich, Jackson, and Kelby. Defense is Brocksmith and Crockett. Brocksmith leaves it to Crockett. Crockett gives it to Kelby. Kelby takes a shot and it's blocked. Arizona's now getting control of the puck. Gonna be a nice little push down from behind him. And Kelby brought that foot in a little too early offsides. That face-off is going to come all the way down into the Sting zone as he went in offsides on purpose. So we will have to take the face-off just to the left side of Reedy. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first period. 4 seconds left in the power play. Sting kind of wins the face-off. And we have a 2-on-0. Jackson coming down with the puck. He fans on the shot, finally gets a shot. Kelby misses the swing, and that is a blown opportunity right there for Sting. Jackson will probably be beating himself up when he gets back over to the bench, but he'll get it together and he'll come back and get a goal for us. Sting with the puck underneath the zone. Crockett throws it over to Kelby, who lifts the stick. Heimlich now gets the puck. Trying to wait on some help as we were going to get some line changes there. And both line refs wasn't sure if they were going to call offside, but one of them finally made the decision and called it. So it looks like we're going to have Hartman, Klein, and Cope for your forwards. You're going to have, I think that's Ungerbach and Phillips for your defense. Sting sort of wins it. Cope with the puck, plays it over to Ungerbach. Ungerbach with the puck, dumps it into the zone. Cope goes to try to get it in the corner over there, beat the Devil Player. Devil Player wins it to the puck, but however loses the puck. Hartman with the shot and saved by the goalie. Hartman now in control of the puck. Puck's tied up in the corner with 5 players there. 3 Devils and 2 Sting. Hartman now comes out with the puck, goes center and pass right to the Devils player. The Devils now controlling the puck, trying to break it out of the zone and play down with a high stick. The Devils are able to softly dump it into the corner. Ungerbach goes and gets it, tries to get it to Hartman, but played in front. Puck's played out, and now Coker's trying to go up there and get a stick for it. We got lucky there. We could have easily got called for shooting him in on the ice. Shot wide right of the net by the Devils. Devils right now are playing pretty good right now to have a short bench. Eventually, I'm not sure they'll be able to hold this pace up, but Sting needs to take advantage of this so we can go ahead and try to secure the victory here. Devils players now coming out with the puck. We have Jackson, Maynard, and Kuzi out. Puck's played up to Jackson, but outside his reach. Devils with the puck in the center ice. Devils go into the Sting zone and loses the puck at the blue line. Kuzi now with the puck. Kuzi's trying to get the puck out the corner, trying to get it out the zone. Still in. You got 4 players that are tied up. And it looks like the puck now is out, but no one's technically in control of it yet. Now the Devils come out the corner with the puck. Play it over D to D. Kuzi with the puck, trying to get control over in the corner. Jackson's there to help him out. Actually, it's Maynard. Maynard throws it to Jackson in front. Grab with the shot to the net, just wide left. Crockett now goes in to keep control of that puck in the corner. Grab now goes in to keep the puck in. We have Maynard filling in for him. Maynard takes a shot and the save. Kuzi's shot is just wide left. And the Devils are able to clear it out, but it looks like that might be played on net, so it's going to be no icing. Maynard with the puck gets it up to Crockett. Crockett dumps it into the zone, getting some fresh legs on the ice. Capelin just stepped on, and the Devils are going to ice the puck. So we have the Heimlich line coming out, so we're going to have Heimlich, Esther, and Capelin. Your D is going to be, looks like Reeves and Brocksmith. Here we go. Sting wins the face-off. Capelin plays it to the corner. Arizona's able to control of it and try to clear it out. Esther has the puck cleaned up on the boards there. Heimlich is able to get control of it, but then Arizona knocks it off. Esther's there trying to harass the player a little bit. Esther now gets control of the puck, looks to go into the zone, and he does. Tries to go around, makes a stop move. Center pass over to Capelin outside his reach. Capelin plays it back over to Reeves. Reeves takes a shot and he kick saved by the goalie. Capelin plays behind the net to Esther. Esther with a center pass to Brocksmith and saved by the keeper. And a goal by Capelin. There we go. The score is now 1-0 Sting. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period. Hopefully this is what we needed to get these goals going for us. Like I said, we need the help trying to get as many goals as we can to try to go more goal differential versus I think it's the West Dundee Leafs, which is right above us. Arizona won the face-off, but loses it to Fagan. You got Fagan, Pope, and Tightsy out there. This would normally be Kelby's line, but I guess he needed a break or maybe equipment failure. Ungerbach and Phillips are your defense. Arizona's finally able to clear it out and play it over to the right side. Shot and a save by Reeby. Play it. Play it. Sting wins the face-off. Tightsy had control of it. Arizona with the puck behind the net throws it up now, and it looks like Ungerbach now has the puck. Plays it over to Coke, and Coke kicked it in as for icing call. Alright guys, sorry if it went off for a second. I was trying to clear the camera. It looks like it was a little blurry. And I think I had some fingerprints on the lens, so hopefully that looks better for you guys. Here we go guys, we got Hartman, Klein, and Maynard out there. So it looks like John is changing the lines up just a little bit, trying to get some better offense here. So bear with me while trying to get the lines out. That's going to be icing on Arizona. Alright guys, so we have Esther, Caitlin, and I think that's Jackson as the center, yeah. So Jackson, Caitlin, and Esther. Alright, Caitlin with the puck behind the net. We got less than 1 minute play. Arizona gets control and throws it out the zone. Esther blocks it in front, in the neutral ice. Reeves now goes in with the puck, tries to go around the Arizona player, and he does. Reeves has the puck pinned down and behind the net. 35 seconds left. Jackson with the puck in front, throws it. Caitlin shoots it just wide. And covered by the goalie. 28.6 seconds left in the period. So now we have coming out, let's see here, we have Heimlich, Kelby, and Fagan. And for the defense, we have Ungerbach and Phillips. So let the defensive pairing right now are staying the same on even strength. It's just we're changing up our forwards just a little bit. Whistle blown, played with a high stick. And that's going to come all the way back into the Sting zone. 16 seconds left. Just so you know, they are going to clean the ice in between the first and second period. So we'll be taking a quick short break. All right, we're going to have a tripping penalty on Fagan. All right, guys, here we go. We have Cope, Brocksmith, and Sightsy out for the defensive killers right now, and Crockett and Brocksmith for your defense. And that is the end of the first. Jackson, Caitlin, and Ungerbach and Phillips. Sting kind of wins the face-off. But the Sun Devil now has the puck. Center and pass out to the blue line now. A shot wide left of the net. Puck in the corner, controlled by the Devils. Devils now have the puck in the other corner. Back out to the point. Another shot and saved by Reedy. Alright, looks like we now have Esther Maynard and Brock Smith and Crockett. Esther's going to take this face off. And he wins it back to Brock Smith. Puck played to the blue line, not out. Devils now in control of the puck. Pass down low. Puck's back out to the blue line, back over into the corner. And a save by Reedy, and out and under control. Not out of control yet by us, but now sort of in control, but outside the zone. Devils with the puck behind the net. Esther's going to sit in front and watch where they're at. Devils are now in control of the puck, coming out the zone. Passes it up and plays it into the sting zone. Esther is able to knock it off the stick. Shot and saved by Reedy. Puck comes all the way outside the blue line and into the Devil zone. Get some fresh penalty killers out there. You now have Fagan out. He's outside the box, so we now have Fagan, Sightsee, and Kelby. So we're back to a normal line there with those fellas. Puck played up to Sightsee, unable to get control of it in his skates. Devils now with the puck. Take a shot, blocker save by Reedy to the corner. Brock Smith up to Fagan. Fagan loses the puck off his stick. Devils with the puck in the corner. The defensive pair is Brock Smith and Reeves. Brock Smith with the shot from the blue line, saved by the goalie. Brock Smith able to keep it in, plays it off the board, trying to get it into the corner. Brock Smith with the puck. Devils now get the puck and able to get it out the zone, and it's going to be brought back in offsides. Score still 1-0 Sting. 12 minutes and 49 seconds left in the second period. We have Heimlich, Esther, and Capelin. We have Grab and Crockett for defense. Grab with the puck, throws it over to Crockett. Crockett just dumps it into the corner. Esther goes after it. Puck played around to the corner by the Devils. Tries to get it out, and they don't. Sting's able to keep it in. Capelin now with the puck. Esther cycles down with the puck and loses it to the right of the goalie. Sting plays it out, and that's going to be, Devils play it out, and that's going to be icing on the Devils. Alright, looks like we're going to have Hartman, Klein, and Cope. We're going to have Phillips and Ungerbach for your D. Hartman's in to take it in the face-off. Hartman kind of wins it, but loses it to the Devils player. Gets it right back. Hartman throws it into the corner. Klein goes after it. Klein with the puck. Throws it back around to Hartman. Hartman leaves it for Klein. Klein with a centering tip to Cope. The goalie did not know it was. Cope could not get that shot on net. The puck goes all the way around into the corner. Cope's going to get it. Cope plays it back to Klein. Klein brings it out front, but unable to get the centering attempt to Hartman. Hartman now with the puck. Throws it behind the Cope just outside his reach. Klein is going to try to go get it. The Devils try to clear it out. Phillips is able to keep it in. Hartman now with the puck, centering attempt. They got tipped behind the net to Cope. Cope with the puck, tries to center it to Hartman. Cope now gets it back to Phillips. Phillips throws it to the net. And a goal. I think they're going to give that one to Phillips. I'm not sure if another Sting player touched it in front. So it's going to be 2-0 Sting with the goal being given to Phillips. Alright, look, we have Jackson, Cousy, and Maynard just came out. We have Reeves and Brocksmith on the D. Puck is kept in by Maynard against the boards, and shot on goal, saved by the goalie. Face-off's going to come just to the right of the goalie. All right, Jackson steps in to take the face off. The Devils win it. They lose the puck to Maynard. Maynard gets it to Jackson. Jackson keeps it and plays it back to the point. Reeves with the shot and saved by the keeper. The Devils try to clear it out and they don't. Now they do. And a little kick save by Reeves, but loses it. Now able to clear it to the middle of the ice. Sorry, Sorry, somebody's AirPod just tried to connect to my iPad. Alright, so looks like we are changing the lines up a little bit again here. We have Heimlich, Fagan, and Kelby. You have Grab and Crockett. I believe you have Grab and Crockett for your defense. Face-off is going to come just outside the zone here. They have Heimlich come to step in and take the face-off, wins it back. Kelby with the puck, loses it to Heimlich. Heimlich gives it to Grab. Grab goes in with the puck, leaves it for Fagan. Fagan throws it to the net and blocked by the Devils. Devils tried to clear, but blocked by a Devils player to stay in the zone. Kelby now has the puck in the corner, tries to get it back to Grab, but just put too much muscle on it. Going to be no icing. Puck played over to Kelby. Kelby. Looks like a dangerous hit from behind, but it's, kicking off on. Kelby bounces back up. Crockett now with the puck, gets it over to Kelby, and it just rolls offside Kelby's stick. Devils with the puck. Tried to play it to the blue line and unable to. Heimlich gets it, tries to clear it out. Stopped at the blue line and shot saved by Reeby. Face-off is going to come just to the right of Reeby. So it looks like we have now coming out. For your defense is going to be Underbach and Phillips. And it's going to be Hartman, Esther, and Capon. Shot on goal, saved by Reeby. Phillips with the puck, throws it out. It's going to be on goal. Esther's trying to get there. Esther puts a little pressure on, able to get him to turn it over. Hartman with the puck in the corner. Tries to send it. Esther is there, tips it away from the player. Hartman now with the puck. Hartman is harassing the player. Hartman trying to get the puck down to Esther, unable to get it down deep enough. The Devil break it outside the zone. Phillips now with the puck, and he's going to go in the zone, and he has Capon to his right, center attempt Capon, and unable to get the shot off. Capon has the puck behind that, loses to the Devils player. The Devils now in control of the puck. When he gets it out of the zone, they're going to lose it in the neutral zone. Dump back in, it's going to be waved off icing as it was tipping on in. Capon now with the puck. Loses it to the Devils player. Devils now control the puck. Capon gets it back. Hartman now with the puck. Goes into the corner with it. Gets it back to Brocksmith. Brocksmith with the puck. Takes a low shot that's tipped by Capon. Capon tries to get it over to, I'm not sure who that is. That is going to be no goal. The whistle was blown before it crossed the line. And that's Coke that's out there. So you have Sightsee, Coke, and Klein now just stepped on the ice. Reeves and Brocksmith for your defense. Sightsee steps into the circle. Sightsee wins it over to Klein. Klein throws it to the corner. Coke gets control of it, loses it to the Sun Devils. Devils play it up. And the Devils break it out of the zone. Klein is back checking, trying to get control, and he helps get the puck off his stick. Brocksmith to Reeves. Reeves up to Coke, goes outside his reach. The Devils turn it over, and Brocksmith goes in with it to Coke. Coke's shot is wide left of the net. Reeves tried to keep it in, unable to. We have a 2-on-1. And Brocksmith with the kick save to keep it into the corner. Puck play behind the net. Reeves goes after it now in the corner. Throws a big hit on the player there. Devils in control of it. Tried to center it. Cope knocks it down. Rocksmith with the puck, trying to get it out the zone, and he does. Goes into the Devils zone. Looking to try to do something with it. Not sure what he wants to do. Now he gives it over to Cope. Cope with the puck. Cope makes a couple moves. Pass back to nobody. Nobody decided they wanted that centering pass. Cope now goes to get the puck in the corner. And he loses it to the Devils. However, Maynard is there to get it. The ref catches his stick right there, but he seems to be okay. Not sure what the whistle was. I think it might be maybe matching penalties. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's going to be matching roughing penalties on Sting and the Devils. So they will sit for should be a minute and 30. We have Jackson, Fagan, and Kuzi out. You have Grab and should be Crockett, but I'm not sure just yet. Yeah, that's going to be Crockett as your other defense. He tries to center it up and centered it and went through the Devils player, but it was tipped, so no icing. Kuzi gets the puck behind the net, loses it, and Devils now have the puck. Tries to get it out, and they do get it out. Fagan's now with the puck. Dumps it in, and now Arizona with the puck. Sorry if I keep changing between the Devils and Sun Devils and Arizona. Just the tongue is moving faster than the brain. Jackson throws it around to Fagan outside his reach, and Grab is going to try to go keep it in, and he does. Try to get it in front of Charlie, but just to the goalies. Freezes the puck. There's 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second period. The score is 2-0 Sting. So it looks like we have Heimlich, Capelin, and Esther out there. The Devils win the face-off. Esther's able to keep it in the zone. Gets it to Heimlich. Heimlich gets it to Capelin. Capelin with this shot and this tip in front, and he bats it out the air. The Devils with the puck. Esther with the puck. He gets it down to Heimlich. And the Devils is able to clear it out the zone. Phillips dumps it back in. Devils now in control of the puck. Throws it to the corner. Devils with the puck. And tipped by Capelin back to Ungerbach. Ungerbach gets it out the zone, and the Devils are going to play it back in offside. So that is going to come into the Devils zone just to the right of their goalie. All right, we have Hartman, Koch, and Klein. Brocksmith and Reeves for the defense. Hartman steps in to take the face-off. Wins it back to Klein. Klein to Brocksmith. Brocksmith throws it in front softly. Devils with the puck. Hartman with the puck behind with a center pass, try to get it to Koch. Koch just throws it back to the corner to Hartman. Hartman throws it behind where Koch was able to get it. Throws it back around to Koch with some muscle on it. Nobody's going to be able to get to that. That's going to go all the way back to the Sting zone. Brocksmith now has the puck. Plays it up to Klein. Klein loses it to the Devils player as he poke checked it away. Devils get a shot on goal, saved by Reedy. Shot high and saved by Reedy. Don't think he saw that one, but at least was able to get enough on it. Hartman now with the puck. Goes into the zone and just throws it to the keeper as he plays it behind the net. Klein trying to get the puck away from the Devils player. Devils player throws it back around, and Crockett is going to go over there and get it. Crockett with the puck. Takes a low shot, blocked in front. Devils play it into the corner. Brock Smith able to keep it in. This is a long shift for Brock Smith. He's going to probably need to try to get a change. The Devils is in control, try to get it in, and they do, and then they play it in off sides. That face-off should probably come just in front of the Devils bench. And Maynard is back on the ice. He served his minute and 30. He's back on the bench with his teammates. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second period. The score is still 2-0. Sting wins the face-off. Crockett plays it up. You have Sightsee, Kelby, and Fagan. Sightsee gets it back to Crockett. Crockett tried to get it to Fagan, but intercepted by the Devils. Devils in control of the puck. Gets it over to Sightsee now. Sightsee tried to dump it in, but hit a weird spot on the glass. Fagan's with the puck, takes it in. Drops it back for Kelby. Kelby toe drags and throws it to Sightsee. Unable to get a shot on goal. The Devils now with the puck and able to clear it out the zone. Crockett now with the puck. Plays it up to Kelby. Tries to get it to Sightsee. Sightsee tried to get it to Fagan. These boys, I think they forgot how to skate. I've seen them more on their butts a little bit in this game than on their feet. Kelby now with the puck. Takes a shot high and wide of the net. Grab, throws it behind the net to Sightsee. Sightsee tries to get it. Devils throw it over there trying to make sure he doesn't. Kelby's able to get it and throw behind the net. The Devils now in control of the puck and trying to break it out the zone, and they do. They throw it in the Sting zone. No icing as it was tipped. Ungerbach comes out with the puck. Tries to center it, and he centers it, and his shot just wide of the net. Luckily, we have Maynard, Jackson, and Kuzi out there. Kuzi gets it back to Maynard. Maynard drops it to Ungerbach. Ungerbach throws it in front, blocked in front. And the Devils are able to clear it out, but not deep enough for icing. Sting gets the puck. Kuzi kicks it back to the Devils player. Devils now in the Sting zone, takes a shot and blocks to the corner. Phillips with the puck, throws it over to Maynard. Maynard with the puck. Oh! And a wicked wrist shot by Maynard that just beat the goalie. The score is now 3-0 Sting. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the second period. Looks like we are bringing out Heimlich, Capelin, and Esther. Reeves and Brocksmith for your defense. Capelin gets the face-off back to Brocksmith. Brocksmith to Heimlich. Heimlich over to Reeves. Reeves tries to toe drag around and gets it to the corner. Esther with the puck in the corner gets it back to Reeves. Reeves gets it over to Brocksmith, but just tipped away by the Devils player and outside the zone. Heimlich with the puck. Throws it into the, actually throws it on net. And Esther is just going to go in there to freeze that puck. All right, face-off should come to the right side of the goalie. We're going to keep the same lines out there. Heimlich, Esther, and Capelin, and Reeves and Brocksmith on D. Sting wins the face-off. Reeves with the shot that was blocked in front. Brocksmith with the puck, loses in the corner as he was battling two Devils players. Devils now break it out. And Devils come in just a little too early offsides. Face-off is going to come just in front of the Devils bench there. Alright, looks like we're going to have Hartman, Klein, and Coke. The defense is going to be Grab and Crockett. Hartman wins the face-off, but loses it to the Devils player. Now we control that. Crockett plays the Coke. Coke plays the Klein. Klein tried to make a move around, but unable to successfully get past him. Tried to clear it out the Devils, and Grab's able to keep it in, and there is going to be a interference penalty called on Coke. So he is going to sit for a minute and 30. Face off is going to come just to the right of Reedy. So it looks like we're going to have only Sightsee and Fagan, Phillips and Ungerbach. And here we go. Devils win the face-off, play it to the point. Throw it down low. Devils with the puck, takes a shot, blocked by, I think that was Ungerbach. Devils with the puck in the corner, looking to try to figure out who he wants to give it to. Gives it to the blue line, and he loses it on the soft pass, and Fagan was able to tip it out. Devils able to get control of it again, go D to D. Lose the puck. Fagan is going to try to get in there and disrupt the play, keep them where they can't get set up again. And he's doing a good job of it right now. Devils now get control of the puck again. Devils go ahead and enter the sting zone. Drops it to the blue line, but the defender wasn't there yet, so they're going to have to reset. Devils with the puck, trying to get it in, and they do get it in, take a shot, and Reedy throws it to the corner. 25 seconds left in the second period. Sightsee with the puck, and he's just going to ice the puck. There you go. We got 16 seconds left in the second period. We have 24 seconds left in Coke's penalty. Looks like we're bringing out Reeves and Brocksmith. For your defense, you're going to have Kelby and Maynard for your forwards. Devils with win the faceoff, plays over to the point, takes a shot, just stick saved over to the corner. Devils with Brocksmith has it, just trying to tie the time up, and 3 seconds left, just trying not to let them get a shot. And there you go, that is the end of the second period. Oh, excuse me guys, I'm a little tired though. All right, here we go. Sting wins the face-off. Phillips gives it to Ungerbach. Ungerbach tries to give it to Jackson, but outside his reach. Arizona with the puck, trying to get it out the zone, and they are able to dump it, get it tipped into the Sting zone. Maynard with the puck. Maynard gets it out to the blue line. The Devils are there, and a shot blocked by Ungerbach. Puck's played to the corner. Devils with control of the puck. They're coming out with some energy. They're looking to try to tie this game up. Shot saved by Reeby. Looks like we're bringing out now Heimlich, Esther, and should be Capelin. They're going to have Crockett and Grab for the defense. The face-off is won back to the Devils. Shot on goal. Kick saved by Reedy. We're going to have a 2-on-1. Capelin with the puck. And okay, yeah. And we have probably going to be a slash or a hook. A slashing call on the Devils. Capelin was about to win that race to the puck and got his stick chopped out from under him. So now we'll bring out the power play unit, which is going to be Sightsee, Fagan, and Capelin. And you're going to have Brocksmith and Crockett for your D. Face-off is won by Sting. Crockett plays it back over to Fagan. Fagan lets Capelin get it. Fagan now with the puck, back to Capelin. Capelin with the puck behind the net, gets it out to Brocksmith. Brocksmith throws it wide across to Fagan. Fagan takes a spin backwards and looks to do something with it. He's at the blue line, takes a shot that's high above the net. Brocksmith now with the puck. Trying to get it to Crockett, and unable to get it all the way to him, but still able to keep it in. But the Devils are able to dump it out to center ice. Brocksmith with the puck. Plays with the Fagan. Fagan tips it into the zone. Capelin tries to get to it, but the Devils is able to get to it and clear it out. Crockett with the puck, plays it up to Sightsee. Sightsee to Capelin. Capelin to Fagan, and Fagan shoots it into the mass of the goalie. Sightsee now with the puck. Takes a shot that's tipped wide of the net. Arizona with control of the puck right now. And loses it to Sightsee. Sightsee has the puck now. Throws it across to Capelin. Brocksmith kicks it into the corner. Capelin's having a hard time holding on to his stick. It just got tossed in the air again. Brocksmith with the puck at center ice now. And the power play is over. Puck is dumped in behind the net. The Devils play it out. Play it over to Crockett. Crockett goes in for a escape. Has Sightsee there. Has Capelin there. Center and pass. Unable to get reached by Sting. Puck is now in the corner. Capelin goes for a escape to get it. Capelin centers the pass to Kelby. It's tipped away from him. Phillips now with the puck and dumps it back in the zone. Arizona with the puck. Tips it, gets it out of the Sting zone. Out of their zone. And Heimlich throws it in offsides. All right, the faceoff is going to come right in front of the Devils bench. You got Heimlich, Kelby, and Cope. Arizona with control of the puck. Phillips with the puck and gets it out to Cope. Cope gets it over to Kelby. Kelby drops it for Heimlich. Heimlich takes a shot that's blocked by Arizona and gets a rebound and throws it 5-hole on the keeper. The score is now 4-0. Heimlich with the goal. Once again, if you're joining us late, the Devils are playing with a short bench right now, so they're missing a few players, so they might be getting just a little bit fatigued. The other they only have 3 forwards and 3 D on the bench, it looks like. We now have Jackson, Maynard, and Kuzi. You have Reeves and Brocksmith for D. Arizona's in control of the puck. Arizona's having a little trouble getting it into the Sting zone. They lose the puck to Jackson, and Jackson is going to dump it in. No icing as he was on the Arizona side of the ice. Puck's trapped in the corner there. Kuzi now with the puck and just plays and try to get it low to Maynard. Unable to do so. Reeves now with the puck at the center of the ice. Dumps it into the zone. Jackson goes to try to get it. Kuzi now tries to get it behind the net. He ties it up with the Arizona player. Jackson is there to help him. Arizona now with the puck, brings it from behind the net, gets it over and throws it down, and it's going to be icing. Face-off is going to come just to the left of the Arizona goalie. 10 minutes and 42 seconds left in the final period. You're going to have, looks like Hartman, Esther, and Klein. And then you're going to have Crockett and Grab. I think that's Grab. Yep, Crockett and Grab for your defense. Puck played to the corner. Klein gets the puck. Tries to throw it behind the net. Unable to do so. Arizona now with the puck. And just dumps it into the Sting zone. Esther with the puck, plays it back. Puck's played out to the blue line. Now played to the corner. Arizona with the puck, control of the puck. Centering attempt by Arizona. Hartman in control of the puck, tries to get it up to Esther, but blocked by the goalie. Gets it to Klein. Klein is able to just dump it into the corner, and Esther's going to go after it. Esther takes a big hit off the boards. That helmet popped up. We'll see if he likes to tighten that chin strap now. Kelby with the puck, plays it to Hartman. Sting loses it and dumps it in offsides. Well, we're gonna have a penalty on the Devils. It's gonna be an elbowing penalty. Yeah, that kid of mine, he likes to wear his cage to where it doesn't touch his chin. So when it gets popped up like that, it goes into his face, and it just gave him a good hit there. Don't feel sorry for the kid. Arizona wins the faceoff. Not sure why that faceoff was not in the Arizona zone, but it will be now. Actually, no icing on that. Sting with the puck. I think that is Phillips. Able to get it to Ungerbach. Ungerbach with the puck. Slows down a little bit. Still in control of it. Gets it over to Phillips. Puck stayed in. Shot tipped wide of the net. Fagans with the puck in the corner. Fagan dumps it over to Phillips. Phillips takes the centering shot, blocked out in front, gets it to Hyman. Hyman throws it to the net, just wide left. Ungerbach with the puck in the corner, gets it to Capelin. Capelin gets it to Hyman. Hyman takes a shot that's high wide right again. Hyman with a wraparound attempt, saved by the keep. Puck still loose. Centering tip to Phillips. Phillips just throws it to the net. And a goal by, I believe they're going to give that one to Phillips also. Look, it was tipped in front, but they're going to give that one to Phillips. Score is now 5-0. That was a power play goal. All right, look, we have Sightsy, Kelby, and Cope. Kelby with the shot from the blue line right over the goalie's shoulder. Score is now 6-0. There's going to be a running clock, so the clock will just continue to run out. We're at 8 minutes and 15 seconds now. So what the boys are going to need to do now, they're going to do, it doesn't seem fair, but they're going to keep trying to take as many goals as they can to get a better goal differential for the seeding, depending on how the Leaf do against the Dallas Penguins. So, Sightsy with the puck, plays it back to Brocksmith. Brocksmith got the coach. Called it in offsides. So it's going to should probably come out just in front of the Devils bench. Actually, it's going to come right down here in front of us. Sting wins the faceoff. Sightsy with the puck. Tries to throw it in and threw it right off of the line judge's leg. And he felt every bit of that shot. He's a little hunched over in pain right there. We're going to have a cross check on Coke. He did it right in front of the referee, too. So that's going to come down. Should probably be to the right side of Reedy. Yeah, he didn't even try to hide that one, just right there in front of him. So we're going to have Jackson and Maynard for your forwards, Grab and Crockett for the defense. All right, face-off won by Arizona. Arizona has it, takes a shot. A save into the breadbasket. Face-off going to come just to the right of Reedy. 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in the final period. Jackson steps into the circle. And Maynard steals it. Just tips it around the defenseman. Maynard 1-on-1. Big hit by the Devils kid, but he seems to take the worst of that hit. Maynard just knocked him down. Devils now with the puck again. They enter the Sting zone. Take a shot that's tipped high by Crockett. Devils with the puck right on the blue line. Shot tipped down wide right of the net. Jackson goes to get the puck and tries to clear it, but it stopped at the blue line. A shot and tipped wide by Steen. Played up to Maynard. Maynard just tips it off the board again. He's going to go for a quick change, him and Jackson. Grab gets off the ice also. Sting with the puck. Hartman just throws it to the red line. Arizona now has the puck. Arizona with a shot, just shoulder saved over to the corner by Reedy. Arizona still in control of the puck. Just going for a skate around the ice with the puck. And he plays it back to the point, but no one is there to take that puck. A shot that was weak and dumped in by Kuzi. Heimlich now goes after it. Heimlich wins that battle. Tries to get it over to Kuzi, unable to. A shot by Klein has blocked the the penalty kill is over. Ungerbach loses a foot in that there, but is able to dump it in. Heimlich is now in control, gives it to Kuzi. Kuzi throws it across the crease. Arizona's trying to clear it out, and they do, but they give it back over to Sting and dumps it over to Klein. Klein now goes in with the puck, trying to get him a goal. Shot saved. Heimlich throws it wide right. Esther is able to keep it in the zone, and Arizona clears it out. Phillips just throws over to the corner. Heimlich throws it to Ungerbach. Ungerbach throws it to Esther, and he lets it rolls off the stick, dumps it into the corner, and gets sandwiched there in the boards, and he's the only one still standing there. Heimlich with the puck, gets it back to Ungerbach. Ungerbach takes a shot, blocked at the point by the Devils. Klein with the puck behind her in the corner. Devils are able to clear it out, and that should be icing on the Devils. 3 minutes and 45 seconds with a running clock. Looks like we're going to have Sightsee, Capelin, and Fagan. Reeves and Brocksmith for your D. Face off going back to Reeves. Reeves takes his shot, just missed everybody. Fagan dumps it down to Capelin. Capelin behind the net with the puck. Capelin with a center and attempt to Fagan and just bounces over his stick and outside the zone. Brocksmith with the puck, bounces off the boards himself. Plays it down to Sightsee. Sightsee dumps it down to Fagan. Fagan dumps it to Capelin. Capelin with a point blank shot, saved by the goalie. Devils try to clear it out. Reeves able to keep it in. Devils in control of the puck, not out yet. Still in the zone. Now it's dumped down deep. Capelin goes after it. Devils tip it out of his reach. Sightsee keeps it in the corner. Devils now control the puck and plays off the boards around, but Brocksmith is there to keep that in. Throws it in the corner to Capelin. Brocksmith with the puck. Gets it over to Sightsee, and Sightsee with the goal past the goalie. Score is 7-0. 2 minutes and 20 seconds with the running clock. The boys aren't trying to celebrate anything, but we got Sightsee wiping out right there in front of the bench. The boys are trying to get on the ice as quick as possible so they can continue to get more goals. You got Jackson, Kelby, and Maynard out there. Grab gets it up to Jackson. Jackson gets it over to Kelby, but he loses it. Down, he gets it back. Backhand shot by Kelby and save. Kelby tried to get it to the point and is tipped off of the Devils all the way to the Sting zone. Crocker goes with the puck, gets it around the Grab. Grab gets to Maynard. Maynard loses the puck, where Jackson is there, is able to try to control the puck, tips it back to Maynard. Maynard now with the puck. Minute and 30 seconds left. Sorry guys, can't see the game. There we go. The Devils is able to clear it out the zone. Grab gets it over to Crockett. Crockett gets it up to Jackson. Jackson makes a move around. Ooh, and gets it's going to be an interference call probably. Actually, it's going to be an elbow call. That's the call. It's going to be a power play for Sting. like Jackson is a little shook up on that one. And that is also going to stop the clock. So that's 1 minute and 8 seconds left. You got Hartman, Kuzi, and I think that's Cope. Kuz gets back on to Kuzi. Kuzi gets it to Phillips. Phillips gets it over to Ungerbach. Ungerbach takes a shot and is blocked to the corner. Sorry guys, can't see. Phillips gets it over to Ungerbach. Ungerbach takes a shot, blocked in front. Phillips takes a shot, blocked by the goalie. The Devils are trying to get it out, and Kuzi loses it to the Devils player, trying to get it back. And the Sting does get it back. Phillips tried to make a couple moves around. The Devils now with the puck, trying to clear it out of zone. Kuzi's able to keep it. It's going to be a rough-in penalty on Sting, and that's going to end the game. 16 seconds and counting. 10 seconds and counting. And I think they're just going to end it right there. That's the end of the game, guys. Final score is 7-0 Sting.